Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be taking a look at the personality of the perpetrator who was responsible for Brian McDermott's unaliving. I've already done a video on Brian McDermott and the day of his disappearance. This was a case that happened back in the 70s in Ireland, and it's still unsolved. So I really encourage everyone to check out the first video. It actually has no views yet, and I uploaded it about 4 or 5 days ago, and you know, I can't help but feel that's because people don't or haven't heard of this case before. And, you know, it's sad that just because it's old and it's not something you've heard of before. I mean, maybe that's not really the reason, but I'm kind of feeling that maybe that's why people aren't compelled to watch it. But I think that this case deserves more attention. It's been so long, you know, it needs more attention so that maybe it can get solved. So I'm trying to put it into the collective's awareness. And so if my subscribers, you know, I would really appreciate this case getting more awareness. I know it's old, and I know people are like, what's the point? But there is a point. This case can still be solved. Not everybody is dead yet. You know, like the people that were involved in the case, like not... Anyway, I'm going off on a tangent, and I'm not really making any sense anymore. I just really feel like this boy deserves the attention that JonBenet gets. That's my point, I guess, is what I'm trying to say. He deserves the attention too. So, I'm giving him the attention. We're looking into it. Before I go further, everything is alleged, in my opinion, based on the energy of the cards of this reading. It's not fact. It's just me interpreting the energy and the cards. So that's what we'll be doing today. Thank you for getting past my spiel. Anyway, let's get started. So I'm going to be pulling from the Archetypes deck. Okay, Spirit, show us the main personality archetype that this person shows to the world. So this is this is what he shows to the world, not the truth. The comic. So right away, this card totally looks like it's geared towards children. Look at, you know, the bright colors, look at the cute cat with a birthday hat on, comedy, funny. Yeah. This is what he uses to gain trust from children and adults alike. Okay, so that's what he shows to the world. A comic, class clown. What personality archetype is underneath that? The mother. Interesting. In my first reading, I picked up on a female as well. And so the mother is interesting. Okay. The mystic. This I'm feeling is connected to the female energy, the mystic. So, you know, someone who is, I want to say spiritual, but then I'm thinking, how can somebody who is spiritual do something like that? Like, so I don't, this is what I'm feeling, is that this female energy has very unique beliefs, not traditional beliefs, very weird beliefs. I'm almost even getting cult-like vibes. Okay. What personality is the male? The natural, okay, what is the true personality archetype of the male? The comic. The animal. This is making me feel like he operates on his compulsion. So like an animal would be compelled by their instincts. He's compelled by his compulsions in an animalistic kind of way. Like he abandons all humanity that's within him for this compulsion. Okay. Alrighty. So I'm going to put these away and we will start with the first row of cards for by the tarot. Hang on, I just got to let my dog out. Ooh. Sorry about that. Okay. Okay, Spirit, what can you tell me about the male energy that's represented here by the comic and the animal? What can you tell me about this person? They've got a strong will. So the Magician card is about being able to put your, have your thoughts become reality, manifestation. This person is very good at that. He's very good at being able to conjure an idea, plan for it, execute it, without issues. So when he gets something in his head, it gets done. Think of like a horse with blinders on. Like he can't really do much else than what his will is in that moment. And his desires are his driving force. He's got no fear. He's completely fearless. And this is a younger spirit. Like, this is a younger person. At the time, anyway. Early 20s. Allegedly, in my opinion. And he's an extrovert. That's what the Page of Wands is also representative. And then we've got the comic up here. So that matches up. He's got a lot of energy. Almost like ADD. Like ADD, ADHD kind of hyperactivity. But there's a negative side to him, obviously. This person is plagued by nightmares, paranoia, depression, fear, anxiety, and this is stemming from his childhood. He was really abused. I'm not saying that is justification at all. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just feeling that. Honestly, I have this vision of this boy cowering at the bottom of a closet. Looking out of the crack of the door. And I could tell there's like movement behind the door because of the light, and I can see the shadows of whoever's behind that door moving. And yeah, the Nine of Swords is also isolation. So it's like, I don't know if he was shoved in that closet as a punishment or if that was his safe place. But that's where a lot of his shadows, I'm sorry, I got a hair in my mouth. That's where his shadows stem from. Is his childhood. Tower, sudden change. So something traumatic happened, a disaster happened that caused a lot of upheaval in his life. What more can you tell me about this upheaval? What more can you tell me about this upheaval event? Painful endings. Collapse, loss, exhaustion, but like this is stabbed in the back. You know, deceitful energy. It had to do with his family. We've got the Ten of Pentacles upright. Right after the Ten of Swords. So it's a double 10. So I'm feeling like his parents passed, or one of his parents passed from this tower event, and he got financial security out of it. Maybe not then, but you know, it would have come to him when he turned 18 or whatever, right? As an adult. And this is like affluence and privilege. And so he wasn't a poor kid. It's not like that was his struggle. That was not his struggle. He was well taken care of financially. Patriarch. King of Pentacles. The dad. This dad was a reliable dad. Protective dad. Kind, at least on the outside. If it was in reverse, then it would be very, there would be issues there, but it's upright. This is a very practical, protective, kind person, trustworthy person, that is good at business, and that coincides with the Ten of Pentacles. What more can you tell us about his family? So there was a lot of social events. He had a good circle of support. He had friends. So what created this person? What created this monster? Knight of Cups. What created this monster? Knight of Cups. A charming person. We also got the Eight of Swords, which is feeling like a victim, being a victim. Feeling trapped. So the Knight of Cups is directly responsible for making this perpetrator, the comic, the animal, as a child, trapped and took their power away from them and made them a victim. What more can you say about this Knight of Cups? Well, they have money. And this is a pentacle suit, so they are family. Like, I know the suit, the cup isn't a pentacle, but I said, what more can you tell us about this person? And we got a pentacle. We got the Nine of Pentacles. So they are some way related to the family. And the Nine of Pentacles is like someone who loves luxury, has high self-esteem. They're very successful. They like to vacation. They like to spend their wealth. But they're very combative and they've got a big ego and they clash with other people with egos. So, yeah, this person sees that they need to compete with everybody. Okay. Let's get some true crime. What did this person do to the comic? What did they do to this person in order to help create this monster? Oh. Okay. Yep. That's what I thought. Allegedly my opinion. Gift. Huh. Trapped. Imprisonment. Eight of Swords. Interesting. What more can you say about this Knight of Cups and their role with the perpetrator? Okay. Okay, so narrowed it down to the grandparent. And oddly enough, this card was above this card. So if you're new to my channel, when one card is underneath another card in a spread, that is either the underlying energy or it is connected to that card above it. And that is absolutely connected. Okay, and this grandparent did that, then it caused them to feel trapped. So it was, I'm thinking that this tower event was this. And that made them feel trapped. They no longer had their person. They no longer had their protector, their provider, or maybe not provider, but protector. I said that the King of Pentacles was a very kind, protective person. All right. Just put my cards back. Okay. What can you tell us about this gift card? What is that about? Oh. Female. Interesting. Let's get a tarot on that female. What's this female card about? Two of Pentacles. Interesting, another pentacle card. And it's about choices. Persevering. So after the self-unaliving of the grandparent, the female adult in this perpetrator's life was trying to just get through each day, right? Like perseverance, juggling priorities. That's what the Two of Pentacles energy is loosely about. So how did the self-unaliving of the grandparent affect this person? Was this the direct cause of what caused them to be so evil? Four of Pentacles, another pentacle. Yeah, insecurity. Feeling guarded. So once this grandparent died, they no longer had their sense of protection. And so that made him go into scarcity mindset, where there's no, there's never enough. Nobody has your back. Toxic energies. This is around the time where his dark side started to come about. Let's get a token and a true crime. Okay. Can I have 2 cards for the Devil Tarot card? 2 cards for the Devil Tarot card. Oh. So we've got Affair. And then we have Burial. So looks like the female here, which I'm feeling is the perpetrator's mother, started to date, get in a relationship, have an affair, whatever it was. And the perpetrator, or the son, was feeling completely non-existent, like he was also dead. Neglect. Okay. What more can you tell us about this person? Well, Queen of Pentacles. Now, this is like working parent energy. So I'm feeling like maybe, you know, his mother wasn't as bad as he made her out to be in his head. So, yeah, maybe she was having an affair with some guy. But when the Queen of Pentacles comes out, this is a very, like, practical, caring, homebody, working parent type energy. I think that he basically demonized her in his head, made her out to be something that he wanted her to be. He wanted to be the victim. He didn't want to take responsibility for himself and for his actions. So it's like he demonized his mother. Weird. This is really weird. Yeah, he needed to take some control, and making his mother out to be something to hate was his way of coping, which was really weird. All right, how did they meet? How did the mystic mother and the comic animal meet? Judgment. So Judgment's about self-evaluation, an inner calling, life purpose, that kind of thing. So they met at like some sort of job, like I want to say conference, or they have like interests, is my point. They have the same interest in something, and that thing, that purpose, that life purpose, whatever, brought them together. What more can you say about that? Public recognition. So this was in a group setting. I'm even thinking, like, you know those groups you can be a part of that are meant to... Okay. I was thinking about when I was in acting school, we would do these exercises to warm up and stuff. And one of them was a confidence building exercise. Okay. So it has something to do with, they were at some sort of group event. Maybe they go to regularly. That's either, maybe it's an acting class. Maybe it's like a group therapy type thing. But I'm feeling more it's like an acting class or like an improv class or something that, you know, you would get public recognition for, like amongst your peers. Everybody supporting each other, being on stage. That's kind of what this, and you know, with him being the comic, that would be something that he would be attracted to. person's very impulsive, though. Very much into taking control, very much a leader. Wants to be seen as a leader. And for the most part, can do it very well. And the root of all of this is feeling abandoned and unloved. That's kind of making me feel that maybe that is how he lures, making the kids feel like he's got their better interest than their parents do. Because he felt abandoned and unloved. Something like that. It's weird. It's almost like he feels like he knows better. Or if a kid has had a rough life, he has the power and the know-how to fix it or to stop it. Something like that. Let's get some tokens for the Five of Cups. Cupid, 76. A new love, falling in love. Gross. Get another token. Clarify, is this a new love for him? Please clarify that. Seashell, 62. Ugh. A pearl created from strife. Yeah, so thanks. Okay, it's almost like in his head, the kids that he does this to, in his head, thinks that they've been wronged somehow or neglected somehow, and that because of that strife, they are presented to him. So, like, they're his pearl. Oh, ugh. Okay. Alrighty. Any last things you can tell us about these two people? Four of Cups. They are unfulfilled. I don't think that they will ever be able to be fulfilled. I think that that's what they tell themselves. Oh, after this, no more. We've gotten what we needed. Doesn't work. It's like, I definitely feel like they are serial offenders. Absolutely. What more can you tell us about these two people? Temperance. They find purpose in this, what they do. And they're able to somehow balance their life with Wheel of Fortune. Can I have a clarifier for the Wheel of Fortune? 8. A guy lifting up weights. Confidence, strength, and power. So they believe that the universe is on their side. And it gives them confidence, and it gives them more power. Because they never got caught. And they have each other's back. It's kind of rare, actually. A lot of the times they'll turn on each other, but with this couple, they are completely bonded in this. All right. I'm going to, stop there. And in the next video, we will focus more on the female. Okay. I highly suggest that you watch the first one. And let's try to get this case talked about again. Okay. I'll see you next time.